very closely, family. And y'all gonna see straight up when they talk about the Egyptians eating their babies. We don't want to hear nothing from nobody no more ever again. The Israelites ate their babies. The Israelite did this. The Israelite did that. We gonna see what y'all Egyptians did. All right?
You not find it?
Get that right.
I got it upside down. Come. Ready? Come, the water king. I'm gonna tell brothers. Come, the water king. Shalom, king. The water.
Them niggas is at home hoping they don't play this video, man. They can't come with that no more. Yeah.
To the bottom all the way up, you know.
That box.
Sarah locates the pillar that is effectively Ankifi's biography.
All of Upper Egypt was dying from hunger. Ankifi is talking about giving food to the hungry. And you see actually the determinative for hunger. Here, it's skinny little guy holding his hand to his mouth. And there's a reference to people from Upper Egypt coming, and they're willing to exchange their oils for barley. These people from other places in crisis are willing to trade their really valuable possessions, their most valued items, just for a measure of grain.
It's a startling eyewitness account of the effects of dramatic climate change on ordinary people.
There's a description here of people being like locusts. Anytime you have a reference to locusts, you just think of a time of tremendous crisis, a time when you completely lose control of the land surrounding you. It really shows the severity of the drought.
It's a record of people driven to horror by the need to survive.
And this is, Ankifi makes it very clear. Here there's a reference to people are essentially eating their own children.
These words are a testament to a people destroyed by climate change. An epitaph for what was then the greatest civilization on earth. These words are a testament to a people destroyed by climate change.
Essentially eating their own children. Eating their own children. Essentially eating their own children.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, look, get that back on. So y'all see, y'all shouldn't be saying nothing about that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's on your walls. It's right there. It's real clear. And y'all can see straight up that, look, y'all ate your own children during a certain time. A certain time of famine. You know what I'm saying? And y'all saw this and saw that. And we ain't knocking nothing. We ain't knocking nobody. But we just trying to get you to stop knocking Israel, stop knocking on our door. You know what I'm saying? Because your door looks just as bad, if not worse. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to close out.
Events. The most famous one now, and it's a little controversial because we're not exactly sure of the date, but it's an interesting case study, is from the noble Ankifi of Moala. Now we see in Ankifi's tomb these gorgeous, gorgeous scenes of spearing, of fishing, of everyday life. But what's really famous from the tomb of Ankifi is a series of inscriptions that talk about what happened during this great period of drought. It talks about people sailing up and sailing down the Nile in search of a measure of grain. It talks about that, and again, I think this is, it's easy to read too much into things, but it talks about how during this time the women were under such great distress that they ate their children. Now, I don't think that actually happened. I think it's a metaphor. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I think that's been misinterpreted. But that actually happened. I think it's a metaphor. Yeah, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I think that's been misinterpreted. But
children during a certain time, a certain time of pain. You know what I'm saying?
I think that actually happened. I think it's a metaphor. Yeah, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I think that's been misinterpreted.
It's real clear, and y'all can see straight up that look, y'all ate your own children during a certain time.
I think that actually happened. I think it's a metaphor. Yeah, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I think that's been misinterpreted.
But what about Celsus? How many brothers out there know about Celsus? C-E-L-S-U-S. That's another accredited historian, and there are many, many others that testify to the existence of Christ.
And today, so they contrive for themselves a crude and fantastic story about a man being formed by God and breathed on by God, and that a woman was then formed out of a man's right side, and that God gave them commands, and that serpent came and proved himself superior to the wishes of God. This legend, they tell the old woman as if to publicize the fact that their God is a weakling from the start, indeed, wholly unable to control even the first made of his creation. The Jews and the Christians, the more reasonable ones, are ashamed of this nonsense and try best to allegorize it